One group of legislators known as the UAP caucus, okay, is fighting for disclosure. And they had a press conference today to put their fight and frustration about the lack of transparency, because there are even people in their own parties, right, who are not with them on this, who think it's a joke. And I think they're a joke. And here's what the lawmakers had to say today.
It all comes down to one word, and that word is transparency. I've been briefed on things I can't talk about in public because it's considered classified. But why are we classifying so much about this, especially if the information doesn't jeopardize national security and we have departments telling us that they do not exist?
We believe that this information can no longer be siloed with the entities that have frustrated disclosure.
Let me repeat this. The people's representatives, members of Congress who sit on judiciary, armed services, and the oversight committees are being denied access to this information.
The intelligence community does not want to share any of this information with Congress. We're asking why? Why?
Democrat, Republicans doing the job for you. This is the job. Good for them. Let's bring in one of them right now, friend of show, Republican member of Congress, Tim Burchett, helping to lead this fight on full transparency. You know, you are getting close to being known as the guy with the coat, by the way. I'm glad that the coat is not on right now because, you know, I know what I'm getting you for Christmas, all right? It's a nice coat. But, you know, you got to switch it up every once in a while. So tell us, how did you feel it went today, Congressman, and what do you believe will come next? And thank you for making time after such a busy day.
That's great. Thanks for having me on, brother. Yeah, I thought we hit a home run. I mean, we hit all our points. You're right. It is bipartisan. My buddy Jared Moskowitz is probably nobody smarter in Congress, and he's across the aisle. And the only reason I wear that my old Carhartt is they don't make them like that anymore in America. And I hear my mom and daddy saying, "Baby, put it back on the shelf." So anyway, but it was cold, and I've been under the weather. And Luna over there, she said, "I'll just wear your coat, Burchett. I'm wearing mine." And I was like, "Well, whatever." So I walked up there, and it was packed with press. You know, it's funny. It's funny, brother. The last time we did the first press conference we held, we had, I don't know, we had a half a dozen. Your folks were there. We had a few others, but it was packed. It was really packed. And it's mainly due to the fact of folks like yourself who are just raising hell about this issue. But here's what we want. I've said transparency. There's a Schumer amendment. There's my amendment. I don't care. I don't care who gets credit for it. I don't care what you can call it, the Cuomo amendment. That might get it more consideration.
Less votes, more consideration.
No, but anyway, I just feel like we got to have transparency. Senator Schumer. Now I got it going. Sorry. Now there's some clickbait for you.
Yeah, right. It's about Senator as true as anything else.
Yeah, well, it's coming out of Washington. Ain't nothing true. Senator Schumer's amendment's like 60 pages. I don't know. It's a bunch of pages. Mine's a page and a half. You know me. I'm pretty plain spoken. I'm not knocking Schumer. I'm honored that he would get involved with this thing. I just worry about some things. Here's what I look at. I look at the past of what's gone on with this issue. They say they don't exist since 47. They're spending millions of dollars to tell us that they don't exist, or to research something that doesn't exist. And then they won't tell us what they're finding with the research. And that's yours and my money. And then when we have amendments and things, the intelligence community steps in and says, we don't want that amendment. We don't want an amendment that I filed on the FAA reauthorization. And that's a very chilling effect. Imagine that somebody in an unelected position, but Senator Schumer's amendment has a board of like 10 people that get to review something. And here's me thinking, okay, it's my East Tennessee logic, right? We got 10 people that have security clearances that are not elected, not Congress people. Where are they from? They're from the freaking defense industry. They're the only people who would have those security clearances. And they're going to be deciding, and they're the ones who we think have all this information, who would possibly have whatever they have for, I don't know if they have a disc. I don't know if they have bodies. I don't know if they've got material, whatever. But whatever they have, they're going to be the ones deciding if we get to see it or not. So to me, brother, that creates a whole new problem. I just want transparency. Just take the covers off Let me see it. I'm an American. I can handle it. I'm a born again Christian. I was on a big TV show today, and they were asking me about the guy, the cameraman. This black fella came up to me and said, "Well, what's your religious beliefs pair with this?" I said, "Dude, I'm a born again Christian." I said, "I got no problem with it." In the Genesis chapter 1, God created the heavens and the earth. If you think we're the best God can do, man, you hold God and not in very high standards, because I figure he can do a whole heck of a lot better than me. Maybe not better than you, brother.
Oh,
but he
please.
can do
That's blasphemy.
But no.
That's blasphemy right there. I'll see you on Sunday.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.